Even though it's snowing out, I really want to undecorate from Valentine's Day and anything wintry around the house. So the reason is I just need spring. I just need to see cheery colors around. And so what I like to do when I undecorate is I'm creating a blank canvas. I'm not an artist. I'm not a designer. And you'll see I'm just like touches around the house. And I do like cutesy things. Somebody said, if you gave up the cutesy rabbits and all the things, your house would look so much more classy. And I'm sure they're right. We're just not at that stage right now of classy. The girls and I, we just like our little cute. We like the cute. So I'm going to do that. Also, when I undecorate and create a clean slate for me, then I also have to clean because I can't decorate for spring if everything looks like a mess. So I don't need a deep clean, but I need it to look neat or I can't think. So I really struggle hard with visual clutter. And for me, sometimes visual clutter could be there's one extra painting on the wall and I can't look at stuff everywhere I look. You might notice even as I do my decorating that like there's the picture above the couch. There is one small picture over the TV. But a lot of times the more I have more that's behind me so that when I'm sitting, I don't even see it. So it looks decorative, but I don't have to look at it. I can look at it when I walk in the room, but when I need to relax and wind down in that space, I'm not looking at a lot. So that's just something that I do for myself. I need clean lines and I need to see blank walls. So I'll never be that person that has a ton around just because what happens to me is if I see everything, I see nothing. So I can't even find stuff that's right out there. That's also why I prefer hidden storage. It's why when I did Cass from Clutterbug's test, I came out as a ladybug. I need to macro organize. I'm not going to like detail organize everything. Some things I do just because I need them to be, but I want to be able to toss it in a bucket. I don't necessarily want to see the bucket, if that makes any sense. So enough rambling. I'm going to go undecorate and I hope this gives you motivation, inspiration for whatever you need to declutter, clean, organize in your home that we can kind of work together.
Here is where I started, not even just Valentine decorating, but I have a daughter. My oldest daughter was born on Valentine's Day. She is number 3 in the 7 kid order. It's the first time I didn't find out the sex of the baby. My first 2 were boys, and I couldn't find out if she was a girl or a boy. And so she was a great surprise. So we did her birthday, and like I said, it's on Valentine's Day, and I am doing a very shocking thing for me. I wanted to save all this, and I was like, nope, it's not going to stay nice. You're probably not going to use it. It came in like a package of like 78 letters. Would you believe? I couldn't find one I in the whole package. So, yes, they give you a lot of letters, but not the ones you need. So, I didn't even keep the extra letters. I got rid of all of it. And I have to tell you, it felt so freeing. I got it all at Dollar General. It's not expensive. And I feel like new Karen doesn't want to keep all of this. Also, if you pull the stem on a balloon and just cut it at the top, you don't have to pop it and it doesn't make a noise. So that's always how I deflate the balloons. I'm sorry about lighting between the light and the windows, but it'll get better here in just a minute. Ava put up the streamers for me. She is my youngest and she is 17. My oldest is 30. He's going to be turning 31 this year. Can't even believe it. So I'm removing the streamers, and you'll notice when I bring this one down, I have to make extra sure that I'm getting all of the tape off of my light fixture there. This light for a small room, I feel like this is kind of where I am just the most over the top, but I could not resist this light. I actually saw one like it in a house we looked at and wanted to buy, but it got taken out from under us and it looks like seashells to me, and that is why I love it so much, even though it's really big for such a small room. I'm forever thankful to be healthy enough to get up on stools again, but I definitely always make sure I have something to brace myself when I'm getting up and when I'm getting down, even if I have to go get a chair to assist me and to be beside the stool. I would love to get a stool that has a bar, but even then, I kind of feel like it's good to be supported by something outside of the stool itself in case the stool topples. You're holding on to something else. So if you're one to get up and down on stools and ladders, make sure you're always braced well because your family is really going to pay if you are laid up. I would definitely say my new mantra in my 50s is going low and slow. And when I take my time and I'm not so worried about getting it all done in this moment, even in this video, I enjoy my work so much more. It is so much more relaxing. So if you can go low and slow, oh man, I highly recommend just making everything a moment to be more relaxed. And this living room, what a mess. So I'm getting everything picked up. I've been trying to figure out, is my house messier now that I'm on YouTube full time because I have more work to do? Or is it just I notice it more because I'm filming my life more and more of my life? Not sure.
He's been watching me. I turn the camera on. He turns away. He doesn't want me to know. This time I shut my door before I open this so he doesn't try to leap out. But I want to show you it's snowing. Just trying to enjoy this, even though I want spring.
It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It doesn't matter that I'm filming. This is where I tell you that I spoil my cat. Without telling you, I spoil my cat because this is his clubhouse. But he won't jump up there if the towels are up there, which I suppose is a good thing because it means he's not going to lay on a clean towel. He's very fascinated with the washing machine, so he can't decide, do I want to stay here to watch the washing machine or do I want to get up in my clubhouse to watch the washing machine? So at the end of the day, the clubhouse wins. It's just way too attractive. He's like, okay, I kind of know what's going on now. So I guess I can get up in my clubhouse. Yeah, seen that snow. Okay, does this cabinet make my butt look big? I think I can get turned around here. Here I go. Okay. So just picture if you're sitting on the toilet and you don't know he's there. You look up and there he is, but he's still very fascinated by the washing machine. All right, it's time to get going on my day. So I'm going to do a couple little extras and then I'm going to get back to the undecorating. Last night, the girls went out and got me some groceries. They were just dying to get out of the house, so you will see that grocery haul tomorrow via Yvonne. I had so much fun having these pencil trees up past Christmas and making Valentine trees for them. I just wasn't ready to let go of the pencil trees. But about a week ago, I was like, oh my goodness, I am so ready for them to be gone. I'm sick of looking at them. I kind of stopped plugging them in and turning them on. You know, it just was time. So I'm very happy to be taking this down now and thinking about what we'll do for spring in here.
These are the things I want to correct when I do my refresh and kind of figure out some of this stuff. See that? All that damage.
I opted to keep those command hooks on the wall because I'm not sure if I might want to do a little spring garland, so we'll just see. Right now I'm just getting the sideboard wiped down before I start taking apart those pencil trees and putting them in their boxes.
All right, so I need to pull out my boxes for the trees. It's unfortunate I buried them. This is where I would normally have winter stuff for decor and Christmas. Over here, this is stuff that I needed to declutter. I don't need all of that, and I'd like to put the Valentine and winter stuff that stays up after Christmas in here. So I'm going to steal this.
This is going upstairs. I'll come back for the boxes. Then I'm getting out my tissue paper from here to wrap things in, because I honestly don't care about tissue paper, and you can get it at the dollar store. So that's going upstairs. This is me getting exercise from going up and down the stairs 100 times. This could actually probably go somewhere else. Oops. This I wanted to send to my sister. It's my grandmother's tatting supplies. I'm glad I just bumped into it because I was wondering. And this is one of her tatting projects that she made. This is trash. Try not to declutter, it's hard. There's one. And two. This goes upstairs.
About this time, I realized my washing machine stopped, and since I am washing a couple of my delicates, which honestly isn't everything a delicate, if you get clothes that are inexpensive, it's always like dry flat or, dry on low. There's always stipulations. So I'm getting it switched over so that no one else helps me and puts it on a high heat and shrinks it so that it's doll size. So this sweater I put on the dryer, that particularly is a dry flat kind of thing. I got it at Walmart. So honestly, maybe it could go in the dryer, but I'm just scared of it. But man, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, that kind of stuff, almost never can just be thrown in the washer and dryer. It's delicate. It's, all the things.
See? This guy's going, but the bird gets to stay.
I also got hungry, so I made myself a quick breakfast as well to eat while I work.
Got my oatmeal here. Apple cinnamon today.
Of course, I could not get the tree to fit in the box, so I had to bring in a pro, and he had to help me out, which really isn't all that surprising. I don't really have a ton of patience, so he helped me with this one tree, and then he got called away for a phone call, and I did the best I could with the second tree, which you will see, and then he can fix it when he gets off the phone. Then I had just one thing hiding in my office, and she is me in about 2 years, I think. So getting her put away for next year. And look at the beautiful weather. It's just sunny, but fresh snow on the ground, but not too much. It's gorgeous. So hopefully that will help me, because the inevitable has come. I need to get this kitchen kind of cleaned up so that I can take down the curtain and it won't look completely obnoxious that my whole kitchen is a disaster. I had promised myself that I would not undecorate a disaster of a room, so this is giving me motivation to just kind of clean as I go. So I get to do the cleaning part, which isn't as fun, and then I get to do the more fun part, which is the undecorate, while I kind of dream about spring and what I want to do with each room. If you're new to my channel and you're still here, you're probably liking what you see. I do a lot of cleaning content, decorating, decluttering. I've so much done, a ton of decluttering. We're getting into the DIY space as well. Just all the things that are part of living in a home and taking care of it. So if that interests you, I hope you'll consider subscribing and click on the all notification bell if you'd like to be notified of new videos. If you just subscribe, that's great too, because all you got to do is click on your little subscribe button, subscription button, and you can see what all the creators that you subscribe to have posted, as well as myself. So, and if you're already subscribed, I thank you so much for coming back. And if you like this video and you're finding it motivating, I hope you'll consider clicking the little like button. It sends a message not only to me, but to YouTube as well, that this video is worth showing other people who might need some encouragement around the home as well. I'm finishing up the dishes, and then I'm going to take down this curtain. I absolutely love this valance over my sink. I think it's great for Christmas. It's great for Valentine's Day because it has pink hearts on it too, and it's very wintry. And I just love it, and I'm always excited to put it back up again. And I do get my valances on Amazon. I find them to be super inexpensive, and this one is very good quality. I've had this at least 3 years now, but my spring curtain, wait till you see if you've never seen it. It is so gorgeous. And even though it was out of stock immediately a few years ago, there's others just like it on Amazon. If you poke around, you're going to see something that you love, I'm sure. I'm also using tissue paper. I always use the colors first that I think I won't use if I'm wrapping a gift, but eventually I think they'll probably all get used. Either way is fine. So I'm getting everything put in the box so that I can get it down into the basement. This is going to actually go with the Christmas stuff because I want to make sure it comes out the day after Thanksgiving.
the channel for people who are klutzes. Or if klutzes make you feel better about yourself, subscribe. Alright, it's a problem. I don't really have a place for this container. This goes back with the craft stuff. This would fit on here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I pull this over. Okay. That actually does work. Yay! Okay. And this is going to go with the Christmas stuff.
The slate is officially clean and it feels so very good, and I'm so excited to decorate for spring.
Okay, the slate is clean and I'm excited to get into spring content. I'm excited to refresh my home, to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I really pray that I can stay the course, because so often I just get in a hurry and I don't want to do that anymore. I really want to take my time, just like spring takes its time to come in Maine. So I hope this brought you some motivation for the projects that you have going. Do you decorate for spring, or do you spring clean, or are you more like the Fly Lady Zone type that you do it throughout the year? Let me know in the comment section below. I definitely plan on bringing you lots more motivation and encouragement as we move forward. So remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too. And I can't wait to see you next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow.